At the end of this video, I'm going to show you a shooting streak so you know what I'm talking about. Hey, basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you shoot the basketball and how you can shoot the basketball even better in basketball games. So basically, what I'm going to be talking to you about today is how you like to receive the basketball when you're about to shoot, right? So everyone has a different way of liking to receive the ball, and it comes down to how you practiced. So some players like getting the ball in their shooting pouch, bring it up and shoot. That's totally fine. Personally, I like to shoot from my chest and up, so I'm not a big fan of bringing it down here first, and that's not actually how you can have a very precise shot anyways. So a lot of players will like getting in their left hand first if they're right-handed, and then they can bring it up. And I'm very similar. But what about you? Leave your comments below. I would love to hear from you. But it's really good to understand your teammates and how they like to shoot the ball. Do they like to get a chest pass right here and take up their shot? Or do they like to have the ball bounce past or chest passed to their left hand so they can bring it into their shooting form and take their shot? Everyone's different. And if you're the shooter on your team, it's up to you to tell your players how you like to receive the ball. And there's many different ways on how you can do this. So there's a lot of players who will just say, hey, that was a great pass, I like that. That comes down to depending on your teammates. So you could actually go up, and I've done this a few times, where I've gone up to teammates and say, hey, I like it in my left hand, so make sure when you pass it to me and I'm about to take the shot, make sure it comes to my left hand first. Because I've had a lot of times where players will give me a trailing pass, I have to grab it with my right hand, pull it in, and then take my shot, and I've missed. And then they get that rebound and they pass it to my left hand, and I'm able to J that pretty consistently. So make sure to tell your teammates how you like to receive that ball, especially if you're a spot up shooter like myself. I was never a fantastic shooter running into my shot and then gathering and taking the shot, or receiving the ball on the run to take the shot. I was always a really good set shooter where if somebody passed me the ball when I'm already standing, I can J that pretty consistently. And when I went down to the States for the Erie Bayhawks training camp many, many years ago, before I gained this and had a knee injury, that's how I was basically shooting the whole time, and that's why I was so consistent. I was up in the 70 to 80% range when I was down there for the 2 days, basically 2 days that I was down there, because I just told everyone, pass to my left hand, and I'm going to be a spot up shooter, and we're going to be doing very well when it comes to our scrimmages. Now, if you're trying out for a team, or if you're going through training camp, or whatever it may be, training camp is basically a tryout for the team. So if you're going through tryouts, make sure to tell the teammates who are playing in the same team as you for the scrimmages that this is how I like to receive the ball when I shoot. How do you like to receive the ball? Because at least at that point, you can say to them, we all want to make the team. Let me help you make the team. How do you like to receive the ball? And at the same aspect, I would like to respect back to say, hey, I like to receive it in my left hand so I can go up for the set shot. Now that's myself. Some players like to say, hey, I like receiving it on the run, so make sure when I'm on the run, you pass it to me. So let's say we're coming down on a fast break and I go out wide and I'm running, pass me the ball. And if you are consistent at doing that shot, make sure to do everything that you can to make that team, which means that, hey, if I like to receive the ball in my right hand because I'm left-handed, for example, then I can go up for that left-hand shot, whatever it may be. But make sure that you talk to your teammates about how you like to receive the ball. So today, right now, I'm going to go over the different ways that I've seen players liking how they like to receive the ball. So for myself, quickly, because I've already explained it, I like it in my left hand so I can take that shot. And vice versa, lots of players who are left-handed like it in their left hand right hand, so they can take up their left-hand shot. Not a bad form, for my left hand. But anyways, that's one way that players like to receive the ball. Other players like to receive it right at their chest so they can go up for their shot. Now, the reason why they like it right at their chest for that shot, because it's already in their shooting form. They don't need to go and grab it and get set. It's a little bit of a quicker shot for them to go like this. Other players like to receive it wherever they have their hand. So let's say they have their hand up here and it's a chest pass, they can go like this and they can go up for a quick shot. Ray Allen was one of those players who would like to have a higher pass, and he would actually have his hand up, they would pass him the ball and he would go up for that shot. So make sure that you look around, even if that player is not telling you how they like to receive the ball, try to pass to where their hand is, because then at that point, sure, you're not getting the points, but you're getting the assists. And if you're giving a player 8 assists for one player, it's going to make you look good as well as him. Now, other players, some players cannot do spot shots. A lot of players like to come around the perimeter, take that shot from there, and turn into their shot. I can do that, but I'm a lot more consistent, as I was saying, as a spot-up shooter, where I can just be basically sitting right here, being like, yo, pass the ball, guy cuts, my guy helps out, I can just get that shot and spot shot up. So make sure to know how your teammates shoot, make sure you know how you shoot so you can tell your teammates how you like to shoot and where you like to receive that ball. I hope that these tips help you become a better shooter. I hope that these tips help you get more assists in your next trial, in your next game, whatever it may be. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another Twice a Day basketball video.